Hello,
Hello,
I'm Jorge.
I'm Gonzalo, and we're reviewing a movie called Nacho Libre, starring Jack Black.
Oh, a little bit about the summary of the movie. So the main character is Jack Black, and he's a monk, and his name in the movie is Ignacio, and he lives in a monastery in Mexico, and he takes care of orphans there, and basically, so the kids are like really poor, and they don't really have like good food to like survive on. So Ignacio becomes like a wrestler, a luchador, like on the low, and helps like make money for them. So he teams up with another luchador named Esqueleto, and they're like really bad at first, and like they lose a lot, and but Nacho like keeps on going, and he doesn't give up, and at the end of the movie, he's just more confident, and he starts winning like really important and like really special matches. And then he like basically just the message of the movie is how he shares how you can't give up and how you should like always follow your dreams, and that you can always still like care for others while you're following your dream. So it just basically focuses on um focusing and following your dreams. And you see Ignacio really struggles with his passion of wrestling and his religious life, and through the orphanage you can like see the poverty in the movie, and how he just really wants to help the kids. He just wants to help the kids live a better life. And it just shows like also like a really big part of it is like identity and on the movie, and how like Ignacio is just really trying to figure out who he is and who he's trying to become. So some of the social roles in the movie contain of Ignacio, Nacho Libre, Esqueleto, who is his partner, and helps him wrestle with him. Then we have the orphans, who they're the ones that are the people in need. And then you have Sister Encarnacion, and she represents like the guidance throughout the movie. And these roles, they just have like different it shows like different parts of society, and like how like friendship, poverty, and like religion play like a big part in it too. And yeah, what do you think, Konzo?
No, but I grew up with this movie. I really like it. In terms of if it's a Latino movie, well, of course, Latino movie. It's based off a true story. Like it's an interpretation of a story, but it's all real. How this priest or a monk who was at an orphanage couldn't afford the food, and so he decided to go out and become a luchador to provide for the kids. That part is real, but the other parts are just more funny comedy. Um, the strengths are, I think, it's really representative of the Latinos because the film was actually filmed in Oaxaca, the state of Oaxaca, and they use real events, and the whole cast is Latino except for obviously Jack Black. But they it's a movie that really represents us, and I personally really enjoy it. Um, there I wouldn't say there's really stereotypes in the movie. I find it all very accurate and funny. My whole family loves that movie. Um, the only thing is that, well, the main character is not Latino, but I feel like Jack Black did an awesome job representing the Latino culture, and I think he's just a really awesome guy. Um, the whole movie, oh ya valí, güey.
So to add on the Latino culture that Gonzalo was talking about, how the strengths of it are just how it shows a lot of family and like caring for others, and like just like a sense of like unity and like the community, and like everyone just wanting to, or naturally we're just trying to help the orphans and everything. And then some of the weaknesses too are how um maybe the behavior could be stereotypical, but Gonzo over here saying that the stereotypes are kind of funny, which kind of makes sense. And then the question of it, does it follow or go beyond traditional Hollywood? It actually like kind of does both, to be honest. It does follow like Hollywood because like Nacho Libre starts as like a underdog at the start, and he has to like build his way up and progress, and he's like losing all these matches at first, and then he just becomes confident and he like gets better at it, and then he's happy he's winning, and the kids are happy that he's also winning. And then it also goes beyond that, and it also focuses on Mexican setting and like the culture of it, which isn't really that common, and it's kind of rare to see in like Hollywood movies, kind of. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow up with Jorge. The whole movie is pretty simple. It follows a basic hero's journey, like him defeating all the like slightly getting better and better, defeating small obstacles at a time, and ultimately defeating his biggest obstacle in the end, being a competitor luchador. Um, ¿qué más iba a decir? Ya valí, güey, también otra vez.
And then, the final opinion of the movie. So I had to give it a thumbs up because I think the movie was really funny, and it's also since like me and Gonzo, we just really mess with like Mexican movies like that, and and we thought the movie was really funny. So just seeing like all the stereotypes about the culture and everything, yeah, they were really, really cool. So
I
yeah,
wouldn't really say they're stereotypes. They're pretty
you wouldn't
relatable,
think.
in my opinion.
Okay, okay.
They're pretty relatable.
And And then, so yeah, I feel like it brings like a good awareness and attention to the Latino culture. This movie, I think like this movie really it really comes off in like a really like positive and entertaining way for people to really just like see and be aware of the Mexican culture, Latino culture in general. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a really fun movie with a funny story that you can really follow. It's not like a heavy Latino movie that like some of these other movies that focus with like Latino struggles or immigration or life in America. It's more of like a more chillaxed Latino movie, like a little comedy, which I really enjoy, and I really like that about the movie. Um, out of how many nachos would you rate it, Jorge?
Nachos, so one out
Like
of ten
like
nachos, right?
no, like plain nachos, carne asada nachos, nacho supreme. Like what
Man,
would you say?
you see me, Gonzo, I really like them supreme nachos for sure. Like, yeah.
Not what you
Like,
like, what the movie's like. No.
oh yeah, the movies, whatever you said. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. The movie's like supreme quality, you know. They're
They're
like the
supreme
top of the
quality of
top.
nachos, of course.
Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about the thinnest nacho with the highest quality carne and everything. Um, but other than that, I really like this movie. I grew up with it, and I don't see anything bad with it. Some people might because the
Yeah.
main character's not Latino, pero you need some sort of star cast in the movie, and I think Jack Black was incredible.
No, he really plays the character off like really well. And to be honest, it was my first time watching the movie, so like just seeing it and like how entertaining it was, and just how much like culture, Latino culture had in it. It was pretty cool seeing that in a pretty like popular movie. Yeah.
And we're just gonna play some clips for that we can see kind of what the movie is, and you can see our reaction to it. Uh, Put that right there. Oh wait, you see my screen, George?
No, I don't.
Espérame. You see that?
I see it. Yeah.
Where's your rope, Ignacio?
It was stinky, but these are my recreation clothes.
They look expensive.
Thank you. I mean, yes, they may have the appearance of riches, But beneath the clothes, we find a man. And beneath the man, we find his nucleus.
Nucleus?
Yes.
Puro núcleo, ¿a que sí, George?
While I was in the
Yeah.
wilderness, I wrote a song for Encarnacion. In my mind. Shall I sing it for you?
Sure.
Wait, what is he eating right there?
¿Quién sabe, güey?
When the fantasy has ended
Sings just like me, huh?
and all the
Yeah,
children are
sings as
gone,
beautiful as you.
¿A que sí?
something
Puro
good
angelic.
inside me.
Maybe they should have put you as the actor.
Carry
Oh, hell no,
on.
güey.
I
Yeah,
ate some
maybe.
bugs,
They should have
I
put you as the
ate
other
some
one.
grass. I
I
used
Puro
know it could have
esqueleto,
been a
güey.
duo
to
right there.
wipe my tears, to kiss your mouth. I break my vow. No, 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 no,
A
no,
ver.
Jose. Unless you want to, then we break our vows together. Encarnacion.
Oh, I love this scene, güey.
And I just thought it would be a good idea if you.
Not this one, the next one. No,
Chevy Silverado
manches.
HD with available Duramax
Está
diesel.
mamalona, güey.
Hey, you don't got that YouTube premium?
Hell no. Ay, güey. Yeah, when I was a kid, I always wanted that piece of bread, güey. Shit sounds gas.
Yeah.
Good Paul.
So. Everyone calls you Güero.
My mother was a Lutheran missionary from Scandinavia.
Loki, these
And my
clips are not
father
it,
a
güey.
deacon from Mexico. They tried to convert each other, but they got married instead.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Alright.
Alright, that's wraps. Alright, overall, the movie was great. Highly recommend. Watch it a few times with your family. Anything, George?
Same thing. I really recommend this movie. It has a really positive message of Latino culture, and yeah, it's just really entertaining in general.
It's not a serious movie, so take it with a grain of salt. Don't take nothing serious. Bye.